In this movie, they show a in utero poster, Nirvana's in utero, as a poster in the movie. I'm not going to lie, I lost my damn mind when I saw it. It's pretty great. Hey, what's up, you guys? Film fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. So 3 Billboards stars Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell, and Woody Harrelson, and what this film is basically about. It's about, this woman whose daughter was unfortunately raped and killed. She, the authorities are basically doing nothing to catch the culprit. They are basically doing nothing, and she decides, to kind of try to somewhat take it in her own hands to basically let them know, hey, you're doing nothing, and you should be doing something. So, what did I think of 3 Billboards? Now, going to 3 Billboards, I was actually very excited for this movie because I really loved the director's previous work, 7 Psychopaths. I haven't seen In Bruges, which I definitely should, but I loved 7 Psychopaths. That was an awesome movie. So I was very excited to see what Martin McDonagh would do with his next work, and this was his next work, and the trailers were really great from what I saw and whatever, so I was hoping this movie could be really great. And this movie is a masterpiece. I thought 3 Billboards was a phenomenal film. This is an incredible character study of not just one character, but honestly 3. Three characters in this movie. It really is. It's a phenomenal character study, and seeing these characters go through these, type of things in their lives and stuff like that was actually very interesting. And their arcs were great. I loved all their arcs in this movie. Like, I really love that with this film. And 3 Billboards is amazing. I absolutely fell in love with this movie. This movie is truly incredible. So let's get into my positives with the movie. And my positives are, first being the acting with the film. The acting is truly phenomenal in this movie. Everyone gives an amazing performance in this movie. I thought everyone was fantastic. Frances McDormand is fantastic. I loved her in this movie. She gives such an incredible performance in this movie. Like, I really loved her and her character a lot in this movie. She was fantastic. I thought Frances McDormand was really phenomenal in this movie. She was quite something to watch in this movie, honestly. She was fantastic. Sam Rockwell was amazing. I loved him in this movie. He was so great. He deserves Oscars, Best Supporting Actor right here. This is the guy. He is amazing in this movie. I loved him in this film. He did such an incredible job in this film. He really did. He gave such a fantastic performance in this film. Woody Harrelson was great too. I loved him as well. He gave a really great performance as well. So yeah, overall the acting is really great in this. Lucas Hedges, who's been in a lot recently, and he was great too. It was awesome seeing him here. Peter Dinklage, who isn't in the movie that much, but he was great for what he had. I enjoyed seeing him as well. So yeah, the acting is really fantastic in this movie. I thought everyone gave a really great performance. The drama is just great. I really was invested in it. Like, I really love the drama with this movie. It was great. It was emotional, and also, I just love how much of character it does build with this movie. Like, it does. This is a great character study. I really love character study movies. They're some of my favorite films, honestly. I really love character study films, and this is another example of just a phenomenal way to do a character study movie. Like I said, it's not just one character. There's 3 characters that honestly get really nice development and really nice character studies, and seeing how those characters go with their stories are amazing. I really love that a lot about this movie, and just the way that they handle it in this film, it's fantastic, and it makes you invested in the movie 100%. Like, honestly, it does, because the way that they develop these characters, the way that the story is told, you are invested 100%, and I love that with this movie. Now, this movie is, it's not a comedy per se, but there is humor in the movie. You know, Martin McDonagh is known for this type of stuff because, I mean, look at what his last 2 movies were. And, you know, he's known for, like, his dark type of humor. And there is that dark type of humor in this movie, too. Not the main focus of it, but it is in here, too. And it's great. Like, I really think the way that it's executed in this movie at parts is great. I really love how they do that, how they balance it out, really. Like, you know, they have great drama, but they also have a pretty humorous moment in the movie. And I did like that. Like, it definitely worked for me in this movie. I thought the way that they handled that in this film was really great. And whenever they do that type of, like, dark humor in the movie, it works. And I really thought it was funny. So, yeah, the way that they do it in this movie is actually quite great. I really liked it a lot. I like how unpredictable this movie is, too. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I thought at times maybe the movie would go one way. Not necessarily that was predictable, but I had kind of an idea. Like, it was going to go, oh, maybe it'll go this way. And then it takes a 180. I'm like, oh, well, okay then. You know, so I did like how unpredictable this movie is. Because I hate it when movies are predictable. And this movie was pretty unpredictable, I will say that. Like, there are some things in this movie that I didn't really see coming. And I really appreciate that with this film. The writing is amazing. The writing, holy crap. The screenplay, give it best original screenplay right here. Right here. It's the winner, folks. Like, there's no beating. There's no competition. Like, this wins automatically. Just give the Oscar to Martin McDonagh on the red carpet. Like, seriously, the screenplay with this is amazing. I love it. The dialogue, oof. The dialogue, oof, is amazing. I love the dialogue with this movie. Seriously, the screenplay is amazing. The writing is fantastic with this film. It really is. I love the writing with 3 Billboards. The directing is amazing. Martin McDonagh does an absolutely incredible job directing this film. It's very well shot, very well edited. Cinematography is really great too. So yeah, the directing is absolutely phenomenal with this film. Martin McDonagh does an absolutely incredible job directing this film. The movie's an hour and 55 minutes, and there's not a single time I was bored with this movie, honestly. Like, there's not one moment in this movie that I feel like it was dragging, or did I get bored. Honestly, I was invested in this movie 100%. Like, my eyes were glued to the screen. Seriously, my eyes were glued to the screen 100% during this movie, and there's not a single time I was bored with this film, honestly. It is invested 100%. So, yeah, and lastly, now, no spoilers, of course. Never do that with these reviews, so no spoilers. But I will say this. I really love how this movie ended, honestly. How the ending has been really mixed with some people, but I thought the way that they handled it and the way that it was executed was actually really good. I really like how it ended, honestly. I thought it was a nice way, kind of like, not like your typical ending to kind of a movie like this. I liked that, and it was great, and I thought the way that was executed and the way it was executed for the story was actually great. So I actually really loved the ending a lot to this movie, but I could somewhat understand how it's kind of mixed right now of how people feel about it. But honestly, for me, I really loved how it ended. It was actually really great. Overall, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is an amazing character study film. It is a masterpiece. I loved it. This movie deserves all the awards it's getting. Seriously, this movie is phenomenal. It's something truly special, honestly. I really loved 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So, it's time for my official grade on 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. My official grade on 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is an A+. It absolutely deserves an A+. This is one of the best character study movies I think I've ever seen. It's an amazing film. If you have not seen 3 Billboards, you need to go out and see it. It is such a phenomenal character study film. And seriously, I can't talk any more praise about this movie. Just go out and see it. It's amazing. Seriously, it is a phenomenal film. I love 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. It is quite phenomenal. Definitely deserves an A+. So, if you have seen 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, what did you think of it? Leave in the comment section below. I'm Film Fan 0599, and we'll see you out later. Peace.